If there is not water, we find that our learners, we cannot go on with the teaching. But now things are going to change. School is going to be normal. Toilets, everything. For us, this is life.
We emphasize that the only way to succeed in any crisis, and even in the interest of this country, is to have partnerships. That's what government, what corporates, what traditional leaders, what religious leaders, ordinary people on the ground, there's no other way we can fix this country. Because, to be honest, yes, on the one side we worry about corruption and and mismanagement, but on the other side, the taxes of 7 million people can't look after 65 million people. It's not enough. So we need support from everybody. The other advantage why we take schools is it's more safe, and so many children in a school can take water in the school, plus they can take it home to their families, because their families don't live here. Some used to come from buses from far and with taxis from far, so you can take the water to them. The teachers can take it home to their families too. And the taps outside is for those who want to drive past and take water. The aim is to create as many points as possible in as many parts of the city as possible, so you don't have long queues of people coming waiting for water. Then you get angry and it's hot, and then you fight, and it becomes a problem. We don't want to have indignant behavior that takes away your humility, that humiliates you, that's indignified, that causes a problem. We don't want that. I've seen crisis I've been to many countries in disasters, and we don't have long queues. We want to take that away. And physically and mentally challenged people can't come to a water tanker. So we're providing Jojo tanks in their facilities, but in the meantime, we're providing bottled water. So we're doing that system also. So we have to move as fast as possible so nobody gets left out. I mean, we can do without electricity, but you can't do without water. For drinking is number one. And number two, a lot of people will tell you the baby's bum got very red. And how do they watch the baby's bum? That water is very, very important to prevent sores and a child from screaming and crying. And thirdly, old people and everybody else, how do they take their medication? Then what happens to clinics and schools? And even SAPS, it's an important facility. We're going to look at, because they can't function, to do their business, they have to have water. So we're going to look at that. And the other important place we're looking at is the disaster center of the municipality itself. Because the fire trucks are there. If there's a fire here and there's no water, what's going to happen? Everything will burn. So we want to there is a bowl there, we're going to put in a pump, and so the fire trucks, we can put water in immediately, something happens.
I think it's been incredible the speed at which Gift of the Givers has moved. Absolutely incredible, and the action-orientated approach, I think that's an inspiration for us. And when you think of Nelson Mandela Bay and the significance of that day and what it's all about, I think you and the Gift of the Givers live up to the true testament of what that day should be about. So we're very honoured as business to be part of this, and we're going to continue to support your efforts. You were telling me earlier that this is the biggest metro that you've ever worked on in terms of a water crisis. So the scale is huge, and when you look at the amount of water that you've accessed for communities, it's a record, So I just want to say thank you very much, and also to the school. I'm very glad that there's access now to Warmer Township in terms of the communities, because it's very important, I think, that all communities have access to water. So thank you all for coming out today, and we look forward to continuing to work together so that we can all have water, all communities.